So, do any of you guys remember Mario Guerrero?
Did vote for Mr. Trump. Deporting the criminals is a great policy. Foundations are poured ready to go and we can't even start the construction on them. But we voted for the American dream, and unfortunately right now we're not seeing that.
So he's the guy that voted for Rump 3 times and owns a construction business in South Texas, where his construction business pretty much came to a halt when immigration decided to come and pick up his workers. And he was heavily featured in a New York Times piece where he was complaining about getting exactly what he voted for. And after this news piece came out, the internet tore him to shreds from both people on the left and the right. Now you would think after experiencing this much heat one would lay low, but instead Mario decided to resurface again with another interview. Well, he decided to sit down with Texas Monthly in an article titled "Nobody's Going to Vote for You Anymore. A South Texas builder reckons his support for Rump." And if you thought he was clueless before, let me show you what he said in this article that will make you laugh. Because in one part of this article, Mario says, quote, "I don't remember him saying Mexicans. I remember him talking about Venezuelans and how they have one of the biggest gangs in the world and how they're arpists and unalivers and all this stuff. If he would have said Mexicans, I would have never voted for him. And please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember him saying Mexicans." He then says, "Now I voted for him because I do agree that we have to get all the arpists and unalivers and all the bad people out. Nobody wants any of that shit. I would help out if it came down to it, but I honestly never thought they were going to go for people that have been contributing to the United States." And then the interviewer from Texas Monthly says, "So he said that in 2015. Now, granted, that was more than 10 years ago. I certainly don't expect anyone to remember everything that was said back then. I definitely don't. But what he said is, when Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're bringing schmugs, they're bringing crime. They're bringing arpists, and some I assume are good people. That's how he launched his first campaign." Mario responds by saying, "If he did say that, that's honestly my F up, dude. Because I honestly don't remember him saying, I remember him saying that they were sending the worst of the worst, and I believe that the worst of the worst shouldn't be here." Now, personally for me, if I voted for someone 3 times, I would be pretty certain about what they said on the campaign trail. But somehow Mario missed this comment from Rump himself during his first election campaign.
They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people.
And as you see, Mario is still going to various news outlets and complaining about exactly what he voted for. But honestly, I really don't have much else left to say about Mario except for this. But anyways, Mario, have the day that you voted for. Bye!